Alright, my notes aren't the best, but I think I got it. We started out being attacked by golems. It was a hard fight. We pretty much got out because of Alyssa's ice wall. Ended up killing them, investigating. We ended up sneaking farther into, and there was three mages that seemed to be holding some kind of maybe a gold dragon within their bounds. We ended up sneaking into them and attacking them, and then we ended up freeing the gold dragon to Loa, and we ended up getting the dragon blessing. We found loot, some supreme healing potions, elixirs of health, some alchemy supplies, gold scales. We ended up finding the scrolls that we were sent here for, and we ended up finding some more loot. I got weird notes. Painted fan, unique vases. Then we ended up going into a crawl space, into a new area. There's an opera going on. The White Jade Emperors and attendants, along with some secretary and some guards. We ended up giving the scrolls back to them and receiving 2,000 gold pieces each. Then there's a mythical dragon sighting, an omen. And we ended up getting the Dragon of Heavenly Blessing, a gift, a charm that comes to us. We end up taking a long rest and then going back to the Citadel. Upon retreat, going back to the Citadel, many of the group members, Brad, Elfie, and Alyssa, have a dream, a nightmare, a snake versus a centipede, a creature named Sarira. Here's where my notes get a little weird. It just says Sugar Mill, Port, part of Feywilds. We end up taking a Concord Jewel. It's a yellow quartz. We go to some place called Otagua, and we turn level 14. And that's when my notes end.
Alright, thank you very much. Yeah, the names are hard to pronounce in this game. That's the worst thing about this modules, is the names are very hard to pronounce. I'm not used to making these weird names from like different cultures, but it's kind of cool. But it's just very hard to pronounce half the names.
Yeah, and like every place is different too, so it's not like you can like catch on.
Yeah, I don't think I'd ever want to run one of these ones again. Well, if I did one again, it'd probably be like something a little bit more closer to home. This is a little bit out of my territory on the lore wise. But yes. Alright, thanks for the recap. Alright, we are going back to Fifi. Fifi is recapper. Alright, we're gonna jump back into the fray. What the fudge? Hold up, I need to refresh. Nothing's working. It's probably... Oh yeah, because it thinks I'm in Dragonlance or whatever. What the fuck? The music wasn't going for me. It was just like playing nothing. That's what you get when you're giving someone else a new character sheet. Because they want to play something else.
What's Abel making now?
No, not able.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, probably. You know him, he likes the kamikaze. Alright, as you guys do arrive here, you see in the distance kind of this beautiful place. You can see kind of like forest galore, birds. Very forest-like. So you guys arrive in the forest, just outside of Saria's sugar mill. As you're just likely coming up from the port of Panela, As seeing fit, you've transported here upon a dream that you had, some of you. Seeing fit to find the connection with what is going on. And why are you getting these dreams? Let me... As you see across the route, you can see flamingos filled with in the wetlands. You see grass plains covered in the sugarcane fields. You can see around the flatlands it's hot. A few clouds providing respite from the restless sun. The road is safe. The traders are frequently passing by. As you arrive in the distance from the view of the sugar mill, you smell the cooking sugar canes rise from the breeze. As you begin to see it about a quarter mile from the mill itself. Ahead stands the sugar mill, a massive wooden shed with a pointed thatched roof. Smoke rises from its many chimneys. The area is busy with workers sorting through the piles of sugarcane. As an otherworldly shimmer warps through the air around the mill like a haze of silver rain that vanishes as quickly as it appears. A moment later, you hear screams ringing out, followed by a crash, as a column of smoke rises through the structure's roof. Workers race towards the building's smoke, from the roof to the doors, as you guys see emit upon the disturbance of the area. You can either roll an Arcana or religion check to figure out what the hell is going on and why this disturbance happened all of a sudden, as you see this weird warp of kind of elements kind of hitting this place, as it's not natural. As Mint, Eliza, you kind of sense, in general sense, through your own ideas of religion or Arcana, you can see the shimmering air could have been something related towards a planar disturbance from out of this world. As you begin to see the full scopes of the disturbance, as you eventually gradually reach the mill, throughout the broad open doors of the mill, you see the interior has collapsed into a sinkhole. Seeing people crowding around, trying to get kettles of water and such, trying to put out the fires, buckets and such. You can see a large overturned kettle spilling boiling sugarcane juices across the broken floor. The fires have once heated those kettles, leap up nearby in columns and race along the thatched reed roof. Half a dozen workers have fallen into the sinkhole and struggling to clamber out. You see the mill is in chaos as dozens of workers are disorganizing, attempting to douse fires. Over the noise, who has a passive perception of 18 or higher?
I got 19.
Alright, you're the only one who can hear it. You notice an eerie whistling emanating from no place particular, as you can hear the noise stinging in your ears, as you can hear it but nobody else. Your keen old grandpa senses hears it. As you can see, though, the opening of the sinkhole is about 20 feet wide and descends about 20 feet deep. You can see 6 workers fell to the bottom of the pit and frankly trying to climb out of the sinkhole. As what do you guys want to do?
I would go down and help the people up.
I'll try to put out flames with control flames.
Okay.
Yeah, I would use my flying boots to try to get over and hand a rope to the falling miners and to Brad, since he's significantly stronger than me.
Not stronger, more agile. But we can make it work.
Alright, as you climb down, I'd like you to make athletics checks, depending if you have a climbing speed. Do you have a climbing speed? Brad?
I don't believe I do, but
Alright.
I did a 21.
You climb down as you eventually reach the panic workers, as they have repeatedly trying to escape, as you quickly help them, kind of one by one, climbing them out gradually. As you head down
With
there...
Min's rope, hopefully.
Sure. As you head down there, Mint, are you down there as well or no?
Yeah, I activated my flying sandals and
So
went
you-
down there to help.
All right, so give me a nature check, both of you.
Nature?
Yeah.
Wrong on medicine.
Medicine.
Damn, I used my 20 on that. Dang it.
Wasted.
I'll be. Yeah, Pax will be standing at the top helping out those they bring up.
Alright, you grab each hand, pulling them out, as obviously Brad helps kind of hoist them up. As Mint, you do feel, as you're kind of down here itself, you feel a kind of disturbance in the force. I had to say it. As you can see that, as you check here, you see the walls are dry and dead. As you look around the sinkhole, you can see that there is something eerie about this sinkhole. It doesn't feel natural.
Like magic has shriveled the land rather than naturally.
Correct. Is it something related to words you had checked with your religions previously? As you begin to fly around the vicinity, you can hear these kind of screeching noises as they whistle across your ear, very high-pitched tones in the cavern down below.
I'm gonna pop an Eyes of the Grave.
Alright. It is... let's see, what can you detect? It's undead, really?
Undead. Yep.
Yeah, it's not undead.
Okay, fair enough.
Preemptive activating my arms. Not the full self, just the arm.
Alright. As you quickly help the last individual out, as you hear the noise getting louder and louder, as you can see the kind of silhouettes in the distance. Mint and Brad, you can see these rather large, gaunt, bipedal figures appearing within what looks like the realm from where they came from, as you see a portal kind of sinking out as they begin to look towards you, as they screech at a high-pitched tone. So I'd like you to roll initiative.
I'm gonna try to shout back as much as I can that we've opened some kind of portal down here and stuff is coming out. Be on guard.
Alright, roll me a perception check, everybody, as you hear Mint, as I will say with disadvantage because there's fires happening up top. So Elisa does not hear it. Brad, you're already down there, you're fine. Fafine, that's a fail 5. Alfie, you do hear it. Pax, you do not hear it. Currently helping people.
Even though I was right at the top of the hole.
Yeah, you're grabbing people at you as you're trying to, like, reassure people. Alright, so... 50... Alright, so I'm not gonna
Is
have...
it Theater of the Mind? Do we need to just
No, I have
roll?
a battle map. I have a battle map.
Okay.
I just have to see who's down here originally before I, because Alfie's not here yet, so Alfie's up top. So I will have Alfie on standby. So you'll see nothing, Alfie. You'll see black. But these two do see something as they're creeping here. As you guys see them gradually, as you realize you've never encountered something like this before, you don't even know what the hell this thing is. It's like from nightmares. You see two of them.
Some Korean horror flick I saw on Netflix.
Yeah, you don't know what these are, but they're kind of human-like bipedal with long limbs, thin fingers. They're stalked by a whistler that can't shut, but with just soundless, as they know about 7 tunes of different kind of sounds of like kind of noise, I guess you could say. They are kind of screeching noises as they have different dialects of tune. Alright, let me get some music for this. They are also large creatures, if that helps. Ooh, yeah, natural 20, nice. Okay. Mint, what do you want to do? As you're currently flying, how high are you flying? Like, I'd say the cavern here itself, if you get into the depths of it, it's about 30 feet. Max, but yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to assume the first thing I need to do is cast a cantrip light. Because I can't see shit. Everything's black on my map.
Correct. It's sinkhole, so give me a second.
Yep.
I forget you still don't have vision. I'm surprised no one bought you like goggles of night or something.
Lab was working on it.
Big plans, big plan.
Alright, Mint.
Oh, I kind of like not having dark vision.
I do like it because it's very realistic.
Yeah.
Okay, so having cast that, he is pretty much going to hold his action. He is going to draw his shield out and hold that, and his staff. Pulls them out of his bag of holding. So that's his turn.
I should probably have some sound effects here, but let me just drop one creepy ass one. Alright, Brad, what do you want to do?
As a bonus action, I am going to activate the full myself vestige of astral self and the body of astral stuff.
Alright.
So now I do have that full 120 vision, I believe. I have extra reach, 15 feet. I'm going to go ahead and move. I don't see anything. At 30 feet here, I can see something further up. Is that on
Yeah,
a
you
shelf,
can see
or
it, you
can I
can
really
see,
see it?
you can see it on the shelf. It's about 10 feet up. As you watch its body begin to, like, it's like the picture itself. It's, like, blurred. It's constantly moving.
I can't get there close enough. So I'm going to stand. How tall is this opening? That can I kind
In
of block
here?
the entryway here
Yeah, it's like 15 feet.
where I'm at?
Yeah.
That I'm just going to kind of protect Mint. Dudes, there's weird things. They're really shifty down here. Come on. And I'm going to hold my action to attack the first thing within
Alright,
arm's
so you
reach.
shout again. I like the rest of the people who failed roll perception check. Disadvantage. Oh, 15 doesn't get it. You do get Eliza, you do hear a shout. Pax, you hear nothing. Mint, you're fine. You're already down here. You're in the black room with Alfie. Until I get you on the map. Alright, so this thing it's gonna move a little bit up. Let's see. It's gonna actually move a little bit more. Alright. It's gonna make Brad and Mint roll a wisdom save as you do hear this horrible shrieking noise coming from it.
I am luckily now, with the diamond body, proficient at all savings throws.
Nice.
Must be nice.
Yes, I worked hard to get you.
As it will, at the end of its turn, it will actually use its bonus action to use Surreal Step in front of you, and ending its turn.
But then I attack it. It's not undead, is it?
It's not.
Or shapeshifter?
Not even.
Then a 19
19's a hit, yeah.
for 12 piercing. And it shifted right in front of me, so I
Yeah.
can't stop it further away.
No, it just shifted. It uses like a Misty Step kind of thing.
Okay. And even though I have double attack, I can't use it because
No.
I had ready to action.
Yeah.
Double checking. Thank you.
Alright, this thing is going to move. Alright, it's going to use the same thing again. Unworldly Melody as it shrieks out again. Wisdom save.
Wait, 1, 2. That. Ah, dang it.
Is that both Brad and Mint?
Yeah. Those are both fail. As you guys take 23 points of psychic damage. As you are, if you guys are immune to frighten, you can't be frightened, but if you're not, you are frightened, and you have to make a success at the end of your turn.
I cannot be frightened or charmed.
Okay, so it's just Mint.
Just me, the frail human.
Alright, it's its turn. Alright, Alfie, you do hear the shouting coming down from the sinkhole. I'll say you're about 50 feet away, since you're kind of helping with, like... doing some-
I'm gonna use my bonus action to let out the sunblade, aiming at the floor, so I don't stab anyone, just in case there's someone next to me.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna try to get Pack's attention. It's like, hey, I think
Do you want to use your action for that?
yes, I will use my action to try to get Pax's attention.
Alright, so you run, let's say, like 25 feet towards Pax as he's trying to kind of shoulder shrug him as he's kind of helping the wounded.
I think either Mint did something or he's in trouble. And with that, and hopefully some light, I am done.
Alright. Or did you go down or no?
Well, I use my action to go towards Mint, so I don't think I have enough movement to go
Yeah,
down.
you don't. Okay. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, so... You can roll initiative now. You're in the darkness for now. Mint.
If he's next to me, he'll get the light.
Yeah, he's not, yeah.
Okay, so Mint has no idea who actually attacked him, and the only one he can technically see is this one that's by Brad, and it's kind of shaky. So he is going to toll the dead.
Okay. Wisdom. '18 succeeds.
Alright, and then I'm going to take 2 steps forward and kind of shine my light. And I really don't see much more, so I stop there.
And make the wisdom save at the end of your turn. That's a
Missed.
fail. Is you take more psychic damage. These things are no joke. They're gonna kill you if you don't break out of that shit. Alright, Brad.
Brad's gonna go long arm monkey on this guy. Stab it, stab it.
Alright, 17. As you notice, it's disadvantage for all attacks, as this thing has blur on it. Permanently.
Fun times. And then I'm gonna. Did it hit?
Yeah, did.
Okay, I'm gonna stab it again.
That's a hit.
And just to make it good, smacky smacky. And smacky smacky.
Smack, smack. Alright, they all hit.
All on the guy in front of me. And I actually move 5 feet forward, kind of along this. Does this. Like, that's an opening, right?
Yeah, you can move there.
Okay, so that I am now within that guy's range. So if he does anything, I can use my Sentinel.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Whereas. Alright, let's roll these guys' recharges. Does not. Can't use it anymore for now. He's gonna make 3 attacks with Psychic Swipe on you. Uh, 25, 26, 23.
Yep.
Okay.
18.
You take 42 points of Psychic. This guy gets it back. He's going to use his Unworldly Melody again. Brad and Mint, roll me another wisdom save. Even if you're frightened, you still can take the damage. You succeed, both of you. Alright. Eliza, you are currently helping with putting the fires out. You do hear, obviously, the shouting down below. You're about 50 feet away from the sinkhole.
I will dash towards the sinkhole.
Alright, you dash down to the sinkhole. That's 50 feet. Or how much? 6. Oh, you have 5 feet left. Alright, so you're just kind of on the cusp of the ladder, that'll say. So you don't see anything.
Alright, and that will be the end of my turn.
I couldn't find ropes, so I used a rope ladder instead. Good enough. As Alfie, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna make my way back to the sinkhole. Well, first I'm gonna yell for Faithine,
Okay.
and then make my way back to the sinkhole.
Is that you want to do that as your action or no? To make it guaranteed a better chance? Or
Yes.
Alright, 15,
Yes.
you can roll perception with no advantage. No disadvantage. Just regular. 14, you do hear it. As you hear the old man shouting you.
And then I'll move 30 feet towards the sinkhole.
Alright, you'll be down here as you kind of pass Eliza a little bit. So you see, what the fuck are these things? As I will put the light on your blade.
What
Ooh, that's a
did
natural
you
one.
do?
What's your light? 15 feet?
I think it was 15 feet. Let me double check. It's 15 dim and 15 bright.
I got you. Alright. Mint, make a wisdom... sorry, not a wisdom save yet. Make your attack, and then at the end of your turn. At the end of your turn.
Oops, sorry, I
Oh,
apologize.
you already did it, so I have to give you the damage. It's a fail. 41 points of psychic.
Holy hell, I'm hurting, guys.
You just hear a screeching of a whistle in your head, and it doesn't seem to stop.
Okay, so I'm gonna scream out in pain, and I'm gonna leash out with necrotic energy at this guy and cast a blight on him.
Okay. Concept. It fails as it takes 33. As it just screeches back at you.
Okay. I'm gonna take a step back. And that's me.
Oh, Brad.
I've been totally short selling myself that with my body of astral self, my empowered arms, once each of my turns that I hit a target with my astral arms, I can deal extra die damage
Yep.
equal to my martial arts die. So I've been shortchanging. Dang it. Oh no, I know it's good for you, not me.
No, I'm just
But-
saying it's okay because like you just hit 14 and there's a lot of shit to remember.
It is. I'm doing my best.
Picture level
But-
20. Picture level 20. That's fucking insane.
But crazy. Well, I am going to actually try a stunning strike with my...
Alright, make an
Point
attack
on-
first to see if it hits.
I would like to try the guy south of me.
Okay.
Okay, so it's just my normal unarmed.
Yeah, just make an attack. 14's a miss.
As my action, instead of my spear, I'm going to do another unarmed.
That's a miss. Actually, no, it's not a miss. It's a hit. 15. My apologies. On this one?
Then I'm going to use key, the one south of me, yes. Key point to stun it.
Okay, con.
So it needs to do a con save. Yeah.
16?
Um,
I don't know what your thing is.
Charisma's my big thing, and or wisdom, and I have a 20 in that. I don't know.
It's based on your
What?
your con, so it's like 8 plus your. Let's see.
My
I think-
con's a 2.
I think we did it before last time, but you probably forgot. It was like a 15 last time we were talking about it.
Sounds about right.
Uh,
Oh, 8 plus 5, my proficiency bonus, which is 13, plus 2 for my con is 15. Yep. I will write that down in my spells section. so it did not work. Used my key point. I think that used a bonus point too, didn't
Yeah,
it? Hold
it
on.
does use a key point if you miss.
Yep. So I'm just gonna stand here angrily.
Alright, this thing is going to see if it can charge its melody. It does. It does it again. Does this time Alfie, Mint, and Brad again? Roll me a wisdom save. Alfie fails. And alright, so Alfie's the only one. Alfie, you immune to frighten or no?
I am not.
Alright, you get 26 psychic points of damage as you're frightened. As you do hear the constant shrieking noise coming from this thing in your head.
Is it similar to the thing I perceive as we were coming to the mill?
Yes. But
Oh.
you've never seen these things in your life. You're like, what
No.
the fuck are these things? Where did they come from? Alright, Pax. So you're right at the entry point, but there is... Oh, you can come down if you want, 20 feet.
Yeah, I'll come down.
Okay. So at 20 feet, you do see obviously Mint next to you. Not Mint, sorry, Mint and Alfie.
So going down was 20 feet of my movement.
Correct.
Okay. Then I will action dash. I will use bonus action to cast spiritual weapon.
Alright, 16's a hit. Which one are you attacking on?
The front one.
Okay.
No radiant damage. So 10 force. And that won't my turn.
Alright, it's bloody. Alright, that's one that is going to see if you recharge its melody. It does. It's going to use it again. Alfie, Mint, Brad, and Pax. Wisdom save?
Oh, the wisdom.
Yeah.
Brad, you do get +4.
Thank you. Don't need it, but thank you.
14. Is that what your +4? Okay. Max.
That's with the +4.
That's a fail, Pax. Can you be frightened, Pax, or no?
No, neither can Brad.
Yeah, I'm just asking you. So it doesn't
No.
frighten you. You take 26
No.
points of psychic damage, though, and Alfie, you take another 26.
Now does since I did come down and walk past Alfie,
No.
would my aura of courage get him out of it? Since
You're out of
anyone was
Your aura is over here now. It happened when you stepped here.
okay.
What's your aura
I meant-
range?
It's 10 feet.
Okay, yeah, so I'll have to put it on so next time I see it. Yeah, it wouldn't be that big. Oh, to get him out of the frighten?
Yeah, if that gets him out of frighten.
No, you have to either cure it off or whatever not.
Okay.
Depending if he stayed in your aura the entire time when it happened.
Okay.
This is not the typical frighten anyways, this is kind of different. Eliza, you are about to go 20 feet down.
Yeah.
Okay.
You? I'll go 5, 10. I will cast a 3rd level bless
Okay. On who?
as on it can choose up to 5, so I'll choose everybody down here right now,
Sure. Including yourself, okay.
including myself. So everybody get these little flaming halos above your head. And I will
Doing that.
quicken. I will quicken a Eldritch Blast on this one to try to knock it back.
Alright, disadvantage on all shots.
Alright,
Due to blur. 19's a hit.
19.
Natural one's a
Yeah.
miss. and your third one. Okay, that's a hit. So you want to knock back 20?
And knock it back 20 feet.
Okay. No attack of opportunities because it's force movement. All right, give me
And
the 2
it
damages.
takes 5 and 9.
Thank you.
How did I get 5? It's not adding my charisma for some reason.
It's again, you have to every time I reset it, you'll have to. So what's
So just add extra 10.
okay? All right, that ends your turn.
Oh, yep.
Let's go.
Oh, that guy moved out of my range. I can stun him
You
with my
can't.
It
sentinel.
was forced. It was
Forced.
forced, but once you
Oh,
once
forced.
it,
Dang it.
can.
Always try.
All right, Faithing, you're about 50 feet away from the sinkhole.
Alright, I will go ahead and action dash towards the sinkhole.
How much movement is it?
That would be 60 feet.
Okay, so you're just on the cusp of it. You're not down here yet.
Alright. That will be my turn for now then.
All right, Alfie, what do you want to do?
Since technically I can't see him, does that mean I can go down? Since I technically can't approach him.
No,
Is that frightened of it?
frightened is not like that. It's not a fear. It's just frightened.
Oh, it's not up here. Okay, my bad. Then I will, still very terrified, proceed to go down the stairs. And it's 20 feet down, right?
You're already down here.
Oh, I'm already down. Oh, I'm
Yes.
done. Sorry. Thought I was still upstairs.
Sorry,
I-
he takes extra 5 fire damage. My bad.
Okay.
I'll move just a little bit closer, just in front of Mint. And I'm gonna ready a Toll the Dead for the first thing I see.
All right. At the end of your turn, roll me a wisdom save to break out of the fright.
Oh man.
13's a fail. As you're still frightened, as you two take
Oh,
35.
do I get the?
Oh, yep, you do.
Yes.
D4. Nice. That's going to be helpful. That's a fail still. 35 points of psychic damage.
35. Holy, kind of not die to fear.
Yeah, these are scary monsters. Mint.
Look around.
Okay, Mint is feeling the pinch. He's gonna go ahead and cast Aura Vitality.
Alright. And put the grid up for you.
And his first heal is gonna be for himself. Especially since he can't see, he's limited by human sight, and none of the creatures within, he's going to drop back another one and call out to everybody that if they need healing, fall back. He's their font.
Alright, roll me a wisdom save at the end of your turn. You snap out of it.
Oh my god, be careful going down there, be careful! Have your mental acumen guarded. They seem to be attacking that.
Yours are like bleeding. It hurts.
Oh, not good.
Alright, Brad.
Gonna kind of go off script. I'm gonna step 5 foot forward and use my bag of tricks and throw something.
Alright, as an action. Which way? Roll.
I'm putting it behind it,
Oh,
trying to hold
oh,
them in
yep.
spot.
One.
That's a jackal, I believe.
It's an omen of good fortune, yes!
Jackal. I don't even know the hell is Jackal.
I can't see it.
Oh, there it goes. Woo! Jackal.
Yep. It's 20 feet.
Hits
Yep.
3 HP. Woohoo!
Oh yeah, it's totally gonna die soon, and I just used it randomly there. But I'm gonna then smacky.
Bonus action? Okay.
Nope. Yep. As my bonus action, smacky. Already deading guy, and smacking again.
13's a miss.
and that's what I got. Oh, I'm gonna step back because I
Wait,
heard there was.
Are you using?
Oh,
You were using flurry of blows.
yeah, that's a bonus action. I had to use an action to throw the thing, and then a bonus action to do flurry of blows.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't hear that. So you were right here. All right. This one is going to
Yeah,
make an attack
sorry.
of op on you.
Oh, fair enough.
It's going to use a psychic swipe. 26 to hit for 15 psychic.
Okay, I still fell back to my friend, giving some extra protection here from others.
Okay. Alright. Whistler is going to. It gets charge back. That's going to release another echoing blow. To everybody, roll me a wisdom save.
Besides Faithian, right?
Yeah, Feifi's fine.
Fuck, I
Alright,
forgot
all
I
you guys
had
have a
left.
D4. Damn, I will use my D4 and my favored by the gods, so I get 2d6 plus 1d4.
Nice.
So 17.
You're fine. Alright, does nothing. Just stands there.
Alright. Pack's gonna run up and smack that one.
Alright, all attacks are disadvantaged because it has a blur on it.
Okay.
15 is a hit.
And that radiant is from my improved Divine Smite, which is just a 1d8 on every attack now. So 28 there. My second attack.
That's a hit. 13's a miss.
Okay.
Add the bless.
Oh yeah.
15's a hit.
For 25.
It's nearly dead.
Then for my bonus action, I'll take that swing with spiritual weapon.
I'll have to move forward. Which one? Okay. Alright, 16, 14, sorry, it's a miss.
Okay.
Doesn't get blessed out then.
And that one. Yeah, that'll my turn.
This thing is going to see if it can do another Psychic Scream. Does not. It's going to attack 3 hits and packs with Psychic Swipe. 26, 26, and 18.
They all hit.
Alright. Alright, total damage is 52 points of Psychic. Alright, Elisa.
Sorry about your jackal, but I'm blowed up.
Do it.
I'm gonna cast Fireball
Okay.
in the back over here so it doesn't hit Pax somewhere.
Dexterity.
DC 20.
They both fail. Actually, give me a second. Forgot. No, they. I forgot had the. Yeah. Okay. One fails.
What
one
do I need to
succeeds.
roll for the jackal?
It's dead. Don't worry.
Okay.
It only has 3 hit points. All right. So.
Don't
20,
worry, it's dead.
A 20 and a 17. Yeah. No, it had 3 HP. It's not gonna survive.
Oh, it doesn't add my auto spells. Hold on, I need to add Fireball because it doesn't add my auto spells from Warlock.
All right. This one's dead.
And this one takes an extra 5 on top of whatever he takes.
Okay. He succeeded. He takes half. All right.
And that will be the end of my turn.
Davey, you can go 20 feet down.
Okay, yeah, I'll go 20 feet down. And I see nothing past my friend's light, so I will hold a firebolt for if I see anything.
Okay. Healthy.
I'm gonna move towards Brad. I'm gonna feed next to it, and cast Kill Dead because I don't want to get that close. Yeah,
So fails at 11.
11.
It's 3d12
3d8.
now.
3d12s.
Yep. Nice.
I don't know why I have it as a strength net, but whatever.
At the end of your turn, you can roll a wisdom save to break that frighten.
I think. Didn't I? Oh, it's the.
No, that was just a psychic attack.
Yes.
Roll the d4. That's a fail. Take 39 points of psychic.
I'm down.
Old man down. Mint.
Okay, so I've got to. I'm going to spare the dying as a bonus action.
Okay.
And then use a. Let's see, let's upgrade it to a second level healing for Alfie.
Alright.
Should be maximized. Let's see, what would it be?
Your frighten's gone, by the way, as you went down. Your brain does not work anymore. But
How much is the health? Mint?
Be 21 hit points back.
21 hit points. Thank you.
I can see the baddie. Can I firebolt him now?
sure. Oof.
And I missed.
Oh yeah, it's blurred too, so you lob it as it catches Lisa's hair on fire. I'm joking.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're lucky she has fire resistance.
I needed to cut anyway.
Alright, and my aura of vitality is still going, so I'm going to go ahead and heal
It's a
Brad.
bonus action to use it. You already used your bonus action.
It's not just a thing going.
No, it requires a bonus action to use it.
Yeah.
You're right, it does. Ooh. That's me.
Brad.
Brad's gonna step right there. So with his arms can't reach, I'm just gonna stab it.
That's a hit.
Stab it.
That's a miss.
Smack it.
That's
And a
hit.
stunning strike with that.
19.
Saves. But it takes 25 points of damage.
Yep. Hits.
Alright. I'm going to smack it.
That's a hit.
I'll throw a level 1 Divine Smite on it
Okay.
for 37 damage.
Nice.
Take my second swing.
Oh, that's a 17. Sadly, it's not a crit.
Oh,
It's blurred.
bastards. Alright. I'll still do a level 1 smite on it.
Sorry, buddy.
For
9.
34 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, so 34 damage there. And then I'm going to action surge. And attack 2 more times.
13's enrollment to bless. 14's a miss.
Jeez.
Natural 1.
And then for my bonus action, I'm going to use my second wind.
Okay.
Only for 1d10 plus 3. So 11. Alright, that'll end my turn.
Alright, I'm just gonna see if it can recharge its. Nope, doesn't. It's gonna make 3 attacks on you, Pax, with some psychic swipes. 24, 24, 26.
Yep, that'll hit.
You take 51 points of psychic. Yeah, these things are fucking deadly. Jeez Louise.
Yes, they are.
You gotta have to nuke these things really fast or lock them down.
Elisa will Eldritch Blast it. She doesn't want to move it away.
Sure. That's a hit.
So first,
That's a hit.
second,
That's a hit.
third. And it takes an extra 5 damage, fire damage at the end.
Okay, 35 and then 40 points. Still alive, but very hurt.
That will be the end of Elisa's turn.
Alright, 50. Let's see if you can finish it off.
Alright, we're gonna magic missile it.
Oh yeah, that's auto lock. Yeah, totally. Pew, pew, pew. As you kill it. And in combat.
I did something!
She always kills the final enemy at the anyways.
She does get a lot of final shots. And it's awesome.
True.
I love it.
Always
finisher.
stealing my glory.
Nope, she's your boon.
Sorry, Mr. Clean.
Hey now. You did this to me.
Yes, I did.
Fall back to me. I have healing. Aura Vitality still going.
As you guys begin to defeat the threat, as you can hear the roof collapsing from above, you can tell the structure has given way due to the fires and the continuous flames still out there. But you do obviously hear a sound preceding an appearance of a silvery ripple hovering in the air nearby from down below. As you see this anomaly, this frantic-looking scarlet macaw shooting forth as it trails through silvery moat from the thin airs. It almost looks like from the portal these creatures had came from. A figure appears behind the bird, pushing as through, trying to pass through, but held fast by the portal's flickering magic. Is anyone there? As you hear a woman in a beaded vest shouting, I can see you, but I can't get through.
Where is this? South of us?
Yeah, it's just down there. You see a kind of a person. It's like a portal as it's closing, as it's flickering and shit. As she kind of releases out her macaw towards you. Basically a parrot. But yeah, on top.
I think my vision should be 120.
Yeah, you just
But-
see it. I'm just like, this is all ethereal.
Oh, fair enough.
As you can roll an Arcana or a History check. For those that have read the books and stuff like that we're researching, I'd say it would be for those people. As you see the macaw just fly towards you. All right. For those that had read the books or studied a little bit of the history, I'm not too sure it was Alfie and who else was it? Eliza?
I believe it was me.
You? Okay.
Yeah, and Elisa.
Brad was there for support and picked up stuff they didn't expect.
Alright, there's some lore I'm gonna send for the people.
In the meantime, Brad totally puts out the arm, the astral arm. Does the bird land on the astral arm or my physical arm?
It just flies around.
Okay, so I've got 8 terms of aura vitality, and I can see 4 people that are injured. So I'm going to take the first 2, and then I'll give them to Alfie, and then to Pax, and then finish up with Brad.
Alright, so I'm gonna send Lisa some lore. It's a lot of shit, enjoy. Fucking lore drop.
Those are mine.
So yours.
Correct, those are mine. So these will be Alfie's. These next 2.
So you do see the macaw passing through the rift as it squawks and circles frantically, as it looks like it's the companion of this individual we had seen as the portal closes, as it eventually lands on your shoulder, Brad.
Oh. Try and scratch its chin.
As you can see, this creature is not from this world. As I would like Faye Fiend to roll a history check with advantage. $13. It is from your world. It's from Feywilds. As it begins to kind of speak some dialect out of it, as it's quite smart, a very intelligent bird, as it speaks kind of in common, with some common phrases, as it begins to look towards you, as it says, Yarna! Yarna! Warrior! Save! Save!
Is it the bird making that noise?
Yeah, I think so. I saw this girl trying to come through a portal. The bird was with the girl. Maybe that's her name, Yarna?
As it says, Feywilds! Feywilds!
Uh-oh. No,
Why do I have a
that
feeling it
doesn't-
wants us to go to the Feywilds?
Come on, this can't be my final mission, going to the Feywilds. This is supposed to be easy. I'm too old for this shit.
So the Feywilds are supposed to be easy.
It's a world of chaos, we'll just say that.
Nay, nay! Nay, nay!
Is your name Nene?
As it chirps.
And the portal's closed, right?
Yeah, it's gone. It flickered out.
So this lore you gave me is all from what the lady said through the portal?
No, it's through the book that you guys read.
Uh-huh. Okay.
No, there's no enough time. She didn't say anything. She just tried to basically get your assistance, but seeming fit, it didn't seem to work. As you do hear in the distance of the plane, of kind of like in the distance of the escapes, you don't see her anymore, but you can actually roll me an Arcana check, actually. For anybody got a 16 or higher, you can recognize the planar rift that happened temporarily, as you can feel energies around here, as it's not like deliberating magic, as it's beginning to fade and prevent further passages in different directions, as Arnia's macaw has slipped through it. As you hear in the distance, "Please, listen!" As you hear the woman call, "I am Arania. The ghost of the orchid Tipu is under siege by alien creatures. The Chimwa, our guardians, has fallen into the deadly slumber. If the Great Spirit dies, all is lost. If you are brave souls, seek Tepu and find the portal in Lantos. Nene knows the way, but be with a sound," as you hear a sound of breaking glass as the rift around the vicinity of the rest of the area is gone. As it fades away, you can feel the psychic energy disappear within mere seconds.
Follow Nene?
I believe we may have to go to the Feywild. It may be a long journey.
Do we even know wait? Oh wait, Nene knows wait Feywild.
It chirps
Weird.
as it flies out area.
The north, out the sinkhole?
Yes.
Nene wants us to follow, but we need a moment. Let's make sure that people that were in this collapsed building are okay. And I need to be okay, like maybe a short rest.
As you do see, they did lose the sugar mill. It seems the damage was beyond repair, as nobody had died, but it looks like from the defeat, the mill burning's roof is kind of collapsed, as you can see a lot of the workers escape the area, as the mill workers only watch the buildings consume in flame, as they see all their hard work go down the drain.
Very sad. Anybody like really hurt? Or is everybody
Some people got some burns, but nothing like death threatening kind of thing. As you can see, the mill can't be saved, but workers here are preventing the fires from spreading. So happy to see that someone came here to their aid. Several laborers kind of fearfully, as they heard noises, hearing the calls of screeching creatures. It's like, what was those creepy tunes? I wonder what they are. Are the legends true? As they kind of mumble to each other, as you soon see in the distance the mill collapsing. Its owner, Alphonse, aka the Sugar Man, arrives in the scene, escorted by several bodyguards. As he looks towards you, "Are you the heroes?"
We came to aid. I don't know that heroes is word, but we help.
"I am Alphonse, but you may call me the Sugar Man." As he looks towards you,
Okay.
"I am the patriarch of this great estate, the landlord of every sugarcane field around the city of El Capizon. 3 generations worth, of course."
Okay. What can I do? Help?
"I am just merely introducing myself towards you. I wanted to see fit to call forth, as I am glad that you came help into service, even if the sugar mill is destroyed."
Alyssa will step forward. Sorry we couldn't save your refinery. Is that what it is?
Aye, it is one of many.
We are new around here and we may have some questions if you have the time to entertain me and my companions.
Certainly. I subsequently, well, I help local farmers and the owners and businesses across Agitos. So, seeming fit, I am the main man, the main boss, the main ruler of the sugarcane business around here. But I'm willing to obviously answer any questions as he sees fit. Come, come. We'll have a place to sit and have a talk. As the workers quickly describe to Alphonse what had happened, as the sugar man kind of wonders about the conversation, the situation, what's going on. As he learns that there was an astonishing sinkhole that happened, as he's kind of curious on what the servants are and what has conspired. As he sits down at a table, offering you either some coffee and some sugar, or even a sugarcane drink, very sweet, but very nutritious.
I'll try some of the
sugar
sugar
cane
cane.
Sure.
I tried the drink.
It's like a yellowish beverage, but it's quite natural.
It's quite good, thank you.
No, my pleasure. So, what brings
Well-
you here? I haven't seen people like you before. You come from a different place. I can smell it upon my nostrils.
Well, we tend to travel to quite a few places. We check in on places every now and then to see how they're doing, mostly. She sips her drink. Are you aware that rifts are opening in your sugar fields?
Rifts? Never heard of that.
Yes, rifts of some sort. It seems that your sugar fields may be connected to, from the lore that she knows, the Far Realm. Have you guys seen a lot of aberrations? Giants of some sort?
No. There's rumors of old folktale called the Whistlers. But we haven't seen those things in quite a long time. It's really a myth, if anything.
Well, I believe your myth may have some grounding in truth.
What did you even see down in the sinkhole, anyways, besides that?
We saw a rift opening up to what we believe was the Far Realm. And after that, I believe those whistlers that you just mentioned came through. We dealt with them, and then she just trails off. She doesn't know if she wants to tell him the whole story.
I have no idea where the hell those things came from, but they're not from our world. Rumors, if anything. But if they do exist, thank you. If they came out here, they would have certainly killed us all.
Oh, we were passing through. It's the least we can do.
No.
Sorry
Enjoy
to
as
get
much
about your
sugar cane as possible. By my agree, the sugar man will provide.
Brad would just absently grab whatever he
He-
has, like a
he
handful
offers
of it, and put
you-
it back.
He offers you basically a 50-pound bag of sugar for free. Just for the thanks.
Brad would put that in the bag of holding
Okay.
for my travelers.
Find the sugar cane around.
Thank you. You're too generous. Is the bird still with us, Nene?
Yeah, it's chirping. It says, Feywilds! Feywilds! And then it says the...
Had this been an hour?
No, it hasn't been an hour yet. This is just constantly... This is within 10 minutes. Or, I'd say 20 minutes at least. Hasn't been an hour yet. As you guys are just having a conversation. As... It does say eventually the name of the person. As he's like, what? What did it say? Who's
It said Urena?
Yeah,
Urana?
Your Honor.
Yes. There was that, I believe. There was another portal, I believe, to the Fey Realm. A woman named Urana spoke to us, but I don't believe she could hear us.
Hmm. I have no idea who that is, but if they're someone of importance, uh, must be something big coming this way then.
Do you know of... So you've never seen a whistler before?
We heard of
And
folktale, if anything, but never. I think the last time one has seen around here is probably over 1,000 years ago, before my time. I didn't know things could just shift through planes and come forth whenever they wanted to.
normally they can't. There must be a reason for it, to be honest.
Well, if
Do you
you
mind if we
go ahead.
Do you mind if we rest here for a moment to catch our breaths before we hit the road?
No worries. You're always welcome to the capital of Capozera. But in my opinion, I think this Urana person seems to be rather related to this bird, this macaw. Whatever this you're looking for, maybe maybe potentially undertake the mission. No idea where that's going to lead you, but if it helps my people out, and maybe potentially whatever this legend must be told. I do know of, in the old history books, the ghosts of the Orchid. It only grew in Tepiu. It's a legend, if anything. A mythical plant of some sort. A white seed pod called the Ghost Orchid. Said to have the powers to bring back the dead. I wonder if you lads would be interested in getting one of those white seed pods to me. I'm willing to pay you. Quite handsomely, of course.
Why would you want that?
Well, I have someone I want to bring back. Resurrect. My son.
Would they want to be resurrected?
I wouldn't know, but I do miss him. He just died a year ago, and I miss him every day.
I know you miss them, but is that really the best?
As he looks at you. Yes, it's the best.
Okay, then what are you offering?
How long ago did he perish?
A year ago.
I
He
apologize.
died by an illness. I could not save him. Throughout the money I could stow towards healers, it was beyond saving. But I could come back and bring him back. I'd be a happy father. As he's offering about 1,250 gold pieces each pod that you bring back.
Sounds good to me.
As he
That's great.
kind of sulks in the back. As he's like, I need a minute, sorry. I haven't talked about my son in a while.
You can commune with his spirit.
He just kind of walks out.
About. Okay.
Now he can't commune. He wants to resurrect, but he's told legend of this pod that can resurrect the dead.
I mean, a plant that can raise the dead, that's incredibly valuable. You can't imagine the spell power and resources that go into that, and there's a single plant that can do that.
Seems like it.
The Feywild's a strange place. Anything is imaginable.
This might be the founding that makes my retirement seem easy. If I can give this to the people, You can
You
find a plant that revives people.
You can resurrect the dead, even people who passed in the campaign. If you can find the crystals, of course.
Of course. I've got all these diamonds and all this wine juice and everything. It's got limitations, but to be able to revive the dead from this past. This is true magic. This is true power.
As Nene just constantly is anxious as it keeps saying its owner's name constantly. Feywilds! Your Honor! Feywilds! Your Honor!
Let's get a quick rest in.
I'd like a short rest if
All
I
he
could.
wants a cracker.
Aladdin.
Aladdin, I had to do it.
Hakeem will try to feed it a cracker.
Eats it.
Good bird. Now
Yeah, we
shut
can
up
take
for
a
5
short
minutes.
A long rest if need be.
A short rest, not a long rest.
Okay, no problem.
It's not hasn't been at all a day.
This hurt. I feel like you got to take a long rest.
Sorry, I'm back.
We're doing a short rest.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Alright. Just get back both my warlock spells lost that I used.
I feel the need for some comfort that I go ahead and use one of my bag of tricks,
Okay. Second one. Please.
hoping for something comfortable to cuddle.
2.
Ape. Oh, I like it.
Ape. I saw your reaction.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, I like it. It's a baboon, you mean, right? Or is it an ape?
It just says ape. Hold on.
That's ape? Okay, let me get an ape then. I don't think we ever got that one.
Not yet.
Yeah,
It's not.
ape is
Yeah.
the creepiest looking monster for animals. Look how freaking creepy this shit is. It has red eyes. Look at this thing.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
That is not a
Demon!
But Brad like ape.
That is not an ape.
That's so fucking. It's Harambe.
That is
He's
bad
back.
evil custom.
Harambe.
I'll work my way through all of them. So I've had Jackal, now the ape.
I'd rather have a baboon than the ape. The ape's actually pretty strong. If you get it to do stuff. Gets like 2 attacks.
Ooh.
Hey, I saw Planet of the Apes. They're good. Ape is a gorilla, basically.
Cool, cool.
So I suppose you know the way, Nene.
Feywilds! So it starts to fly out.
Is there trees?
Oh yeah, you're in a forest.
Then I would try and do the Tarzan jumping from tree to tree thing. I love it. Kind of keeping ahead of my group. keeping them in sight, though.
Well, as you can see it beginning to move through the forest, actually. It doesn't even take the trails.
We'll try our best to follow it.
Does it really come down to the fact that we're following the somewhat talking bird? Really?
To the Feywilds, yeah.
Have you ever researched the Feywilds?
I have to admit,
As it says, this way! That way! This way!
You are in for a ride then, Mint. She snickers and she tries to follow the bird faster.
I guess we're following a talking bird. Okay.
I mean,
Mint will take off after him.
Faithine's from there. She should know her way around.
It's kind of racist, isn't it? Just because I'm from the Feywild doesn't mean I know everywhere in the Feywild.
Like, do you know New York City and London?
I'm not there, but I want to ask what's New York City.
You know what I mean.
You're walking on thin ice packs.
Don't you start. As he rubs his bald head.
It's
You
growing
could
in.
use that to blind our enemies.
It's like curling. Alright, so you do follow the bird. Eventually, it will take you out of game. It'll take you 2 days to get here at a normal pace.
Ooh.
You begin to leave the largest settlement region is El Caparazon, as it's rather partially shaded by a gigantic half-dome lattice structure that's created in the distance past. The shelter is cool, as the city is home to vast markets, which is largely populated by humanoids visiting Tri-Kreen traders, as well as ample place to rest and resupply here. You also see a place that you can purchase maps of the region, as well as maps of Agita's maps for about a gold piece. Besides that, you can see the grass roads ahead, a network of cleverly constructed wood and reed bridges spanning about 15 to 40 feet above ground, approximately 5 miles along the walkways, collecting about 10 feet wide to offer travelers protection from the unrelentless sun and a comfort spot to hitch a hammock.
Is that what we're seeing in the circle there to the left?
So this is what you will
That
see.
Reed
This is-
Rockway?
Yeah. So this entire thing is literally the bridges. Yeah,
Is there stop points and rest points?
correct.
You-
Like that big dragon bridge in the other land, but just not
It's
as
just a bridge.
elevated.
Yeah, it's just a bridge made of wood and reeds.
And we're gonna
Can we-
follow a talking red bird.
This way.
Is so
I
you said
pull
we
a
can
tiger from
resupply?
a back. How awkward is this?
You said we could resupply here. Are there magical items at all?
Do you want to? Well, yeah, you're. Let me just double check.
If it's our last mission, I just like to get rid of my gold.
It's a capital city, so you could. Let's just see.
Yeah, Faithine spent some money.
She's not going to.
I'm just gonna say it. I'm still looking for a cloak of protection.
Yep, it'd be 3,000 gold pieces. If you want to buy it.
She will ask the party if anyone has any gold to lend, like from the party loot.
How much do
You
you
could
need?
ask
Is
Faith
this-
the mobster.
I have 1,000 you can borrow.
What are you looking to do? I apologize.
I only
You said
need 500.
You said a cloak of protection's 3,000?
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want one, but I can lend you 500 too.
Yeah, do they have more? Do they have my size?
Do we have anything to sell in the bag?
They
the
don't
party?
have multiple cloaks of protection to sell for sale, but they do have
Yeah.
a ring of protection if you want one, which is equivalent to a cloak. Which is the same price. It's 3,000. Yeah.
And that's what
And
plus
do-
2
I'm
armor.
I'm using the money the right
It's just +1 armor.
I'm using the homebrew one book instead of Xanathar's, which is overpriced.
Can I try to bargain with the purple worm tooth if that's okay with everybody?
Sure.
They don't want the item. You would have to bargain with another magical item. These are magical swords.
Oh, okay, never mind. I'll just have the gold.
So if you have another magical item, they'll barter with you for a cheaper price.
I don't think we have any free magical items on the
You have a
side, do
shit
we?
ton of stuff that you guys don't even fucking use. I think like freaking
we do.
Alfie has like a summoning elemental, which he's once.
Yeah, but we need those in case of
I mean,
emergency.
that is a break in case of emergency.
You can sell for 5,000 GP.
Anybody interested in my ring of jumping? Otherwise, we could trade that.
You don't want the ring jump.
I move really fast, and I walk on water and walls.
Sure,
Yeah.
you can sell.
Yeah, I'll try to haggle for her to try to sell it somewhere.
Okay, just give me a second. Yeah, they can. You can reduce the price to 1,300 gold. So you don't have to pay 1,300 gold, and the ring of jumping is traded and 1,300 gold.
Oh, I don't need to borrow gold money, you guys.
Yeah, you just borrow his item to get rid of.
If that's okay with you, Brad.
It is, but can we get like a discount on yet another one? Like, I wouldn't mind that ring, or I think someone else would.
I can
There's a
give you
cloak and a ring.
They give you 10% discount.
I have money.
That's all they would give you.
and I can
Like, I
give
have
somebody
my own.
1,000 gold for the next thing. It's-
Alright. Ching.
Yeah,
Because that's 2 armor, right?
No, it gives you,
Plus one.
It gives you plus
One
one
armor.
and then savings as well.
1. That still get me to a 19 as a front guy, but I might be too greedy.
It's
Does someone else bigger need it?
there's a lot of cool magic items left in the game still too, but it's up to you if you wanna.
I'm at a 18 for AC as well.
You can get the ring of protection too. It's the same price. You get a +1 to your armor class and saving throws.
Y'all don't beat my AC.
I would take it.
Well,
no
I
one
know,
else
right?
wants
So you're gonna buy the ring of protection for
What's your-
3,000, Alfie?
it. Yeah. Unless perhaps some packs needed more, I would just outright buy it.
Okay,
I
Alfie
think
can
it-
have it.
Okay. Ching.
I don't want to be like hoarding all the magical
You're
items. though.
buying it with your own gold, buddy. He's not hoarding.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a bag of tricks, exorcist stake, sending stone, haversack.
Hey, you guys
Amulet
have
of
magical
Drunkard.
items. You're not weak. You're just obviously trying to
Yeah.
fit in the remaining attunement slots you have left. Because those are attunement slots: a cloak protection and the ring protection.
we
Yeah,
have
but I
an
totally-
arrow of dragon slaying to sell, I believe.
So is the cloak still available? The ring was taken, but the cloak's available?
No, they're both taken now.
They're both taken now.
Okay, no problem.
And my ring of jumping has been used.
Yeah, it's been sold.
Dude, got it.
Yeah, if you don't use magical items, you might as well sell them. You get some money for it.
Yeah. We have an arrow of dragon slaying if no one could shoot arrows anymore.
Sure, we could sell that.
Yeah, I don't have a book. It's all good.
I'll try to sell that. And who has the cloak of the manta ray? Did we get one of those? Because we have a handout for
You
it.
do. It's not. It's a use, so you have 2 more uses of it.
Okay.
But it's not. It's a necklace. It's not an actual manta ray.
Oh, because we have cloak of the manta ray and necklace of adaptation as a handout.
Yeah, they have a limited use kind of thing.
Okay, no problem. Got it. But she will try to sell the arrow of dragon slaying if nobody wants it.
No objections here.
You got only one arrow, right?
Mm-hmm.
They'll buy it for you from 2,500 gold pieces for one arrow.
So sell it.
Yeah, it's worth a lot because it's a very powerful item. It does a shit ton of damage to a dragon one hit. Especially if you crit, you could probably kill a dragon one hit.
Is there any other magical items besides those protection items?
It depends what you're looking for, but no, those items are gone. So if you're looking for something else, like if you want Bracers of Defense, you can get that, but it's very expensive. It's 5,000 GP.
Well, we just got 15. I can give you
I got
2,500.
I got 1,000 I
Yeah.
can give you.
So if you want Bracers of Defense, it's 5,000 GP.
I have 4,800, so I only need 200. But I probably
I can spot you the money.
Yeah.
okay.
That's
Yeah, I'll take those bracers of defense.
That's good. As long as you're not wearing armor, you get +2 AC.
Monk ain't wearing armor.
Yep. And it's attunement slot, so just be aware that if you don't have enough slots, you'll have to unattune to something.
Yep, I get it.
Yeah, let me check my slots.
Why I gave up the ring.
Is anybody else looking for something? There's a headband of intellect if you want that as well. It's for sale for 5,000.
Who wants to be smart?
Yeah, that'd be nice for somebody to be smart if they have the attunement slot. I'm willing to put in 2,000 towards that if anybody wants it.
For what?
Headband of intellect if anybody wants to be smart for their investigations and histories and stuff.
Mint walked away, but
What does that one do? Is it just kind of
It
like
gives you a 19 plus on your intelligence. A 19. It's like ogre power, but it's for intelligence.
I am not very smart.
It'd be great for you for your investigations then.
And they also have a boots of speed for sale.
What do those do again?
It just makes you faster. Makes you run.
5,000 as well.
No, it's 4,500.
And disadvantage
So as a
on
bonus action, you click your heels together, you double your movement speed. Any creatures that make an attack of opportunity is disadvantage on their attack rolls. You can double click the heels again at the end of the effect. The boots property can be used for a total of 10 minutes. The magic ceases to function until a long rest. It's attunement. Just makes you run really fast. So if you have, you know, a shit ton of movement speed as a monk, you double it. Or if you just have base, 30 feet, then you get 60.
I like my healers to move faster to keep up with me, so
My attunement slots are taken.
I do need to be next to people to hit them. But I'm almost pretty much out of gold.
It's okay. You'll find some cool shit in here at the end. You don't need to have every super item that you need in the game. You found a lot of cool shit anyways. There's still a lot of cool shit to be found. Like look at our last one. We found like a fucking sunblade. What the fuck?
Not complaining.
And a frost staff, which is really rare. Staffs are very rare in D&D to find.
Yes.
There's only like 6 or 7 that I know of.
Is there a potion vendor in town?
Yes, there is. Do you need mana potions or just regular healing potions?
Do they have any potions of speed?
They have one.
Is it
450?
450? Like,
Yeah.
okay, I'll buy that.
Do they have any potions of resistance?
Yes, they do. What kind of resistance are you looking for?
Those things were doing psychic, right?
Correct. They have 3 potions for sale. The last
All right, I would like a potion of psychic resistance.
All right, 250.
Ooh, that's it. 250.
Yeah.
I'll buy all 3
Okay.
for 750.
Yeah, you drink it. It lasts an hour.
I'll hand 1 to Pax and 1 to Brad, and I'll keep 1 for myself.
Cool.
Is everybody done with this, or do you want to keep buying stuff?
I'm good unless anyone needs anything.
Healing items, potions, and stuff, or are you good on those?
I'm good now.
We're having a slight food emergency right here. Just give me 5. We'll be back.
It's okay.
Have fun shopping.
What is a food
They're
emergency?
hungry.
Either they're starving or food poisoning.
Oh,
Mm.
don't say food poisoning. That's terrible.
Or they had something on the stove and forgot.
Yeah,
That's all good.
there's a lot of food emergencies.
My belly's a food emergency.
Got it.
It's gonna be weird.
You know what?
It's gonna be weird when this campaign ends. I'll have a month for free. Be weird, but I guess I could use a break.
I mean,
Well,
It's
breaks
gonna
business.
in summer, so it's not like the perfect time to get a break.
True.
I will also buy some diamond dust for mint. I'll buy 3 pops worth if we can get that
For what?
for greater restoration.
Are you getting diamond dust? Yeah, you can get 300 gold pieces worth of it for 3 casts. Sure. Yeah, no, I have a lot of games ending. That's why I'm scared. I'm like, I need to have some games running still, but like, yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
I'll go through all of them at the same time.
Well, yeah, because our Tuesday game can end any time. We've been playing that for a year now, and there's only 5 of us left. Because I can't really recruit people for that game because we're at the end, and they're on their final characters. I told them if they die, they're out of the game.
Oof.
Yeah, they've died a lot. We've had 12 character deaths in a year.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's
What's it like?
it's a pretty hardcore. 2-minute annihilation is a pretty hardcore one because they're playing with the hardcore rules. So con saves are now death saves are 15 right now, and if you die, you lose your character because there's no resurrection in the game. So
Crazy.
yeah, it's pretty bad. But you know, I'm having high hopes that they succeed. They're at the end of the campaign, like the final dungeon, but it's been really tough. And then Monday's game, I don't know, we're probably almost done too as well. Maybe a couple months left, or at least that I know of. And then this game, obviously, and yeah. So those 3 games are kind of, I'd say more like Thursday and Tuesday are more of the games that are almost ending within a few weeks. But because I don't have the Saturday game anymore, the morning one. Like I don't know if I'm ever gonna bring back Saturday mornings again because I honestly like my Saturday mornings. I don't want to play D&D.
Fair.
You always need a day off.
I enjoy it for sure. I like the money. Don't get me wrong. I just I find myself happy not running it. You know, yeah, it sucks that I don't make that extra amount of dollars, but it feels good not running it because I hated that. I hated running that campaign, and I'd never run that again. I would love to run like the last campaign I haven't ran is Waterdeep, the Waterdeep campaign. I'd like to run that just because it's a low level campaign, and it's great for introducing new players to the game, and it has such a good story. It's just people want to play high level games, but I don't really care for that. It only goes level 5, but it's such a good story.
Are there any that you could like roll it out? I know the Mad Mages normally it rolls over into.
It doesn't. You can make it, but I would never roll it into that. Never.
Okay.
I never want to play Dungeon of Mad Mage again. It's
I don't blame.
dog shit. If you want to play a dungeon crawl, that we weren't even like freaking close to the end.
What signifies the end of that one? Like,
You fight the Mad Mage at the end.
But like, how do you progress? I thought it was just like a bunch of
You
like
go
random.
through 24 different dungeons to get there. That's the dungeon crawl.
Seriously?
Yeah, that's literally it. And there was really no story. But every magical item you found, you could sell for like platinum pieces and shit, and you can make money and upgrade your character. Like that game alone, you could potentially deck your character out how you wanted to. Like I'd say in their game, we made 100,000 gold, easy, and we weren't even at the end. But people die so fast. That's the problem. The encounters are intense. They're like no joke. And honestly, I wasn't having fun. I was just tired of it. And I was grueling over it. And a lot of my players wanted to stop playing it as well. And so like, we're done. We're calling it. You know, we got to level 14 in a year and a half. You know, fuck. It's so
Jeez.
slow. Yeah, it was intense. Like that, certain dungeons took us 2 months to finish. 2 to 3 months. They were just big and massive. They were just not fun to play. You know, no one wants to stay in a dungeon for that long. And people weren't consistent in that game too. People weren't showing all the time for the game, and I had to replace people, and it was like I had probably 4 different separate parties. I had one original player play with me throughout the entire campaign, and then once he dropped, I was done. I was just like, I'm not recording for this game anymore because I'm not having fun.
Yeah, Saturdays are tough.
Saturday morning, but like a lot of my players they're asking me when we're gonna play another Saturday morning game, you know, because that's the only available time they have.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that. I don't mind running another one, but I know if I ever run another one, it'll probably be a shorter campaign setting, probably 6 to 8 months. I don't want to run ever a level 20 campaign like that. I would only run a level 20 campaign if I know the crew is good. Like my Friday's game is like good. We've replaced a few people, but it's a Friday game, and Friday's likely gonna finish. I don't know if it's going to be 2 years. Maybe it'll be a year and a half. I don't know. Right now, we're moving through it pretty fast. We're, I don't know, like 3-4 months in, and we're level 5.
You say that like we're not a good group.
You're a good group. I'm not
Friday's
saying that. I was
A
talking
real
about
slap in
Saturday.
the face.
I was talking about Saturday's game.
Okay.
But no, I'm just saying, like, in general, like, I'm just scared that a lot of the games are ending quick enough, and then I'm going to be, like, kind of, like, bored. I don't know what to do. But I don't want to run into another game, because I want to take a break and get some new ideas.
Just putting it out there. Maybe in 5 years you'll come up with your own little homebrew.
Oh,
Every
well,
different campaign is gonna merge into one final battle, kind of like the the Avengers, and they're gonna take on someone on like some Saturday on an 8-hour epic thing.
just a bunch of players fighting each other, PvP kind of thing. That'd be like,
Who knows?
be drama all the day. It'd be kind of cool though to have like 2 campaigns and then they merge together, and then you're like your rivals basically.
Yep.
It'd be intense.
Or-
though.
It could be Avengers and everybody works together to take on the big baddie.
That's kind of how it is in Call of the Netherdeep.
Yeah, I want to play that one as well eventually. There's a lot of ones.
It was phenomenal. It was honestly like overall, it was pretty phenomenal. I liked it.
Yeah, I'm not a huge Critical Role like fan anymore, fanboy, but like I'll run it just to run it just for the fuck of it. But
Yeah, me either. I'm more of a Forgotten Realms
yeah,
lore buff, so like it was a lot to get the learning curve of it.
because it's a different, it's a whole
I did
different
not-
lore, whole different.
Yeah.
Like it's the same.
you don't know how
system,
to-
It's just a different perspective.
Yeah, you don't know how to run people because you don't know their culture.
Yeah, I'm like so used to the Forgotten Realms. If I ran that one, I would totally.
Like you can replace things from the Forgotten Realms in it.
Yeah, you can,
Easily.
but I know the Forgotten Realms so long. I've been doing it for 6 years. It's like in me now. That's why I get a lot of books that are third party that's related to the Forgotten Realms. I love the realms. They fucking made a movie of it, and it wasn't bad. So,
Yeah, I liked it.
to me, it's like, yeah, I enjoyed it. Would I run an Icewind Dale campaign? Likely again, probably in a couple years. But I know next year I'll be doing Curse of Strahd again, because I wanted to take a 2-year break from it before I jump back into a Curse of Strahd.
I do love that one.
I was thinking about running Out of the Abyss next.
It's a good one. I'm still running that one with my group. We're we're about to leave the Underdark. I don't know, we're about like 7 months in.
Yeah.
We're not even close at the end though. We're only halfway. It's a level 15 campaign, so it's very far. All right. Anyways, we're back to the game as we begin to make our trek. Before you guys leave, I haven't done this in a while, and like anybody who has some foraging skills, we can totally roll a survival, see if you get some herbs.
Elisa has no foraging skill. She is a noble.
I will not get my hands dirty.
Brad gets his hands dirty.
21, you get a rare one. 19, you get an uncommon. Actually, yeah, that's how it is. Yep. Right, let me. Get the herbies. Grasslands. All right, so I'd like Brad to roll me a 2d8. And I'd like you, Mint, to roll me a d6. All right. All right, you can roll a nature check, Brad, to see if you know what this herb is. 13, you do know what the herb is. It's called a heartstopper weed. It does require preparation, but I can give you obviously the information of what it does, and you can see fit if you'd like to role play it or keep it to yourself. Let me go back. I'm gonna put it in Discord for you.
Interesting.
Alright, and for Mint, you can roll me a nature check to see what yours is. 21. You do know what it is. It's called a musical fruit.
Is that bean?
Beans, the musical fruit.
Well, I'll give you what the information is, and you can see fit to roleplay it if you see fit. It is a bean, correct. It's actually really powerful, the effect. Psychedelic effects. Alright. As you guys begin to make your way onto this bridge itself, as you begin to make your way, following the macaw towards the Feywilds or wherever this place is, as you begin to follow it at a normal pace. As I'd say after a good 2 hours have passed, you usually make your way across the bridge itself, and leaving the capital city in the distance, grabbing magical items and items that you wanted to make your preparation to be safe and hopefully necessary. As I would like Eliza to roll me the d10 for the day, see what is happening today. Nothing happens. It seems to be a fit, clean day with any issues or anything of interest as you begin to make your way across the beautiful forest unscathed. As you see the distance of kind of the beautiful kind of distance of the forest. It's almost like a rainforest, if anything, as you're cutting across the trees, almost going like in a trip to Peru or something like that. As you see many of the sugarcane fields in the distance, you see many different places nearby. Let's see.
You think that Sugar Man owns all of these? She speaks to Mint. I don't know if he's back yet.
No, I don't know much about sugar harvesting, but I can imagine. You own one, you might as well own many.
I believe if we save his farms, we should ask him for one.
A sugar plant?
Yes. Seems very
Have
lucrative.
you never had sugar before? Fairly common. It's not a very exotic ingredient.
You had the juice of it earlier.
It was delicious. We don't get much sugar in the Underdark.
Yes, the place here.
Yeah,
is-
everything's mushroom and lichen based, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And she loves baking, so she would love just having sugar.
Yeah, you can see that this place is known for its sugar, its chocolate abundance of cuisines. It also makes very delicious chocolate drinks, strong coffees, even stronger rum sweetened with panela, as well as the sugarcane juice that you've obviously had, as well as corn, black beans, plantains, and every corner store of every meal. As you see some grilled buns made of corn, for wealthy and poor alike.
Be careful processing that corn. It's very hard to digest.
I'd take a moment and make sure, like Mint or someone, maybe Alf, knows about this heart stopper weed I got.
What is it?
Sorry, having some complications there.
No,
It's good when dried and made into tea and just makes someone even. Can't go up, can't go down, just... I mean, you can get hurt.
Even?
You can't get disadvantage or advantage. You're just always the same.
Smooth.
You're smooth.
Even keel. Okay. I don't know of it. I've never heard of it.
I just talk about it as best as I can. I posted the information in Roll20. But I think I'm going to try and dry it out. Just letting you know. See what we can make.
I mean, I'm down for making tea with it.
Don't worry, Mint's gonna eat his bean and is gonna do magical toots.
I'm looking forward to it.
I laugh at Ashley like you just fart. Get advantage on Christmas. Alright. As you guys do move across the crossroads, you can see kind of the construction of the woods and the reeds of stones, shelters and roads down below 40 feet above. Well, you're above 40 feet as you see different hazardous places, roads, as things are being built, as you see even warriors down there, and people obviously patrolling against poachers or bandits. As you begin to see the smelling of the brown sugar in the distance of the mills being processed. Alright, as another 2 hour passes on, as the bird is obviously still flying, as it eventually lands down on Brad's shoulder for some rest. As I'd like Pax to roll me a d10.
D10.
As you come across the vantage point, as you travel across a couple interesting things along the way, you do eventually come across a fine straw hat with a lightly used pair of sandals left behind.
I'm gonna kind of look around and see if I see anyone in the distance or anything.
Roll a perception check.
I'm blind as a bat.
As you do obviously notice the rest of you as he has these items in hand.
The sun was in my eyes. As he tries on the straw hat.
It covers your bald head.
Nice.
Convenient.
You are now a farmer paladin. You need a pitchfork for a weapon. You look around, you don't see anybody for a while. You just see people, nobody on the bridges at this moment. Occasionally you do come across the people that have passed you along the way, selling goods of different things like chocolate and coffee and whatever not. But they're all raw ingredients, of course. They're not made. Farmadin, yes. Power of growing plants. You could actually. Isn't there a paladin, a nature paladin or something?
Yes.
Yeah, it's not very good though, I've been told.
Way to sell it, Red.
You have to be an elf, pretty much. It's an elf thing. Ancients or whatever.
Also the ancients, yeah. It's not bad.
Now, if you're an elf, it's pretty fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I want to see someone play the Jon Snow one, the Watchers. That was like the newest one that came out. It's all like opposite from undead. It's all like aberrations and shit.
Cool.
All right. Yeah. I'm guessing you just continue onwards. Nothing has obviously happened or conspired. Eventually, you move another. You take a little break in between, as you obviously not going to be walking 8 hours straight. You sit down. You do eventually come across a vendor coming by as he kind of has like a basket, as he has kind of sugarcane for sale, as you can actually drink it. Would you like some sugarcane? It's only 1 silver each.
Yes.
Elisa will buy some.
I'll
She'll
buy
give him a gold piece and buy everybody around.
Alright. They give you these like they look like bamboo kind of a little bit, as they're kind of sugarcane stalks. Is you just cut the top of it with a blade and you can drink it. Thank you. Have a fun day. Do not stay in the sun too long, though, as it is refreshing.
Oh, very nice. Do I get like a little sugar bud?
Oh yeah, it's sugarcane, so it's the good shit.
Hey guys, like, let's go. Like, I feel like really good. How do you guys feel?
Fafine probably goes like super hyper.
Like
Her
a
wings are
hummingbird.
buzzing.
Yeah.
The old man gets a little. He's gonna check his diabetes. Had to.
Alright, guys. My sugar's off the charts.
Mint won't eat it. He doesn't eat the animal byproduct.
It's plants.
It's a plant.
Yeah, just,
Sugar. Which, by the way, is delicious.
Sure.
yeah, it has adverse effects. It's very harsh on the land. It takes a lot of water and a lot of land to produce
You
the
know what?
sugar.
You
It's not
need to live a
environmentally
little.
Quit
conscious.
being such a buzzkill.
Yeah, whatever happened to living a little?
He's changed, guys.
This
Yeah.
is not a hill I'm willing to die upon. Sugar? Really?
Didn't
That's
you have a
different.
vision or a talk with your grandfather or something who told you to mellow out a bit?
Yeah, live a little.
Okay, look.
Chug
I'll
it,
stop
chug
badgering you guys
It's a
about your sugar
sugary drink.
consumption. If you want it, you can do it. But it's just not for me. My body's a temple. You know what I mean?
Your body is not a temple.
Your body's a
Literally,
swamp.
I can cast a temple out of my body. You saw it. Just, temple of the
He
god.
has the right to his own beliefs, you guys. Don't pester him.
I have a right to pester.
I don't know. I like the sugar. I just gotta go. I like it. Can we have more? We gotta go. And I'm kind of twitching over there.
Okay, you really need that even out tea.
Not yet. I could go further. I'm like a 3-year-old that ate all the ice cream and all the cake and everything at a birthday party, and I do plan on crashing before too long.
You do have diabetes.
As the bird starts to fly off again. This way.
God.
Oh god, the cursed bird's flying again.
Alright. As Brad, you can roll a d10. Nothing happens, but as your day concludes, as you begin to travel, you eventually get to a region called the Devil's Hammock.
That's reassuring.
Yeah, kind of weird.
Devil's Hammock, there's nothing like anything evil. There's a bunch of hammocks and stuff like that left long ago from adventurers or travelers along its place. It's like an outpost basically, but it's empty and quiet.
I'm not going to make it too obvious, but I'm going to be holding my spear just kind of in my hand, or it's been like in my vision, because I want to see if any undead or anything.
Okay, nothing.
Beautiful.
Like all these hammocks are in like the canopies and stuff.
Yeah, a lot of them are old and decrepit. Some of them are like just a good century old or so.
Is this where we were heading, Nene?
Well, as it stops, it's tired. Just kind of rests.
Been following this infernal bird. He's just leading us on. I don't know.
Well, most birds would have flown away by now, don't you think, Min?
I apologize. I'm not an expert in birds. My interaction and experience with them is limited.
Snene gets a little comfortable on Brad's shoulder and starts to sleep.
Seems like we might need to rest here for a while. We should set up a perimeter.
I mean, I maintain that spell I just showed you, Temple of the Gods. I can cast that. It takes me some time. If you're willing to protect me, we can set this up on the outside. Spend a very nice night, recover our wits and wisdom, and continue on after that.
Sounds like a plan. I'll make sure no one interrupts you. As
How
she
does
follows
this-
them to wherever you want to do it.
You're on a bridge, by the way, so
Probably have to go
Oh.
down into the ground, unfortunately. That's the problem.
40 feet down, yeah.
That's a long fall.
And there's no pathing up, so you'll have to climb a tree to get back up or some way.
Brad won't mind that at all.
Or could just occupy.
Well, I could just ferry everybody down.
We
I
do
could
like
just
here in
fly
the
down.
intersection where it's big enough.
It says up to 100 feet or 20 feet. Doesn't have to be fully big.
Yeah, I'm just saying this area itself.
I would do it on that area then.
Yeah. Tiny temple.
Yeah.
Temple.
Make a little cozy, intimate temple. It's like a little lake shack, little wooden thing on the edge of a lake. It's like 10 by 10, but it's, you know, kind of Harry Potter inside. A little bigger. It goes down. It's a pyramid. It's a reverse pyramid. You see the top of it, but it goes down.
Mm.
So somewhat incense. So you smell like, you know, natural smells. Some frankincense and myrrh and stuff like that.
Alright, what's your guys' watch orders, I'm assuming? Well, you're in the dome, in a thing, so it's up to you.
I could take first watch.
Knowing what I know, I'm gonna bar Faye. So that is unfortunately gonna keep Faye Fiend contained.
And Brad too.
Yeah. What?
What?
What are you doing? You're kicking us out?
No, one of the options is choose one of the more following celestials. If a creature attempts to enter the temple, the creature must make a charisma save. So you're fine as long as you don't leave.
I'll watch out from a window, I guess.
That's really weird. Okay.
I'm worried about Faye coming in, not about you guys getting out. It's just help protect it. We'll be okay.
Well, I believe those things may have been some form of aberration from the far realm. I don't believe those things that attacked us were Fae.
Oh no, I'm just trying to protect everybody as best as I can. Just trying to protect everybody as best as I can. I mean, I make mistakes along the way. I don't know.
No, this is good enough. We don't know what's out here.
Yeah, for sure.
But I will also stay in watch.
Yeah, Lisa will just go to sleep. She doesn't offer to take a watch either. She trusts Mint's spell.
Agreed.
Nobody else wants to take a watch? Does you want to just sleep? Okay.
So we can pretty much get it done in 8 hours. Shit happens.
Alright. You guys get a long rest without any issues.
Oh yeah.
As the bird is wide eyes as it keeps chirping. So it kind of clicks onto the window. Ding, 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 ding. You know, it's out.
I'll open it for him if I can.
And it flies out. This way!
We might have to eat on the road, you guys.
I guess we are.
I had a nice paella already. Oh my god. Okay, let's go.
Alright, you guys continue on. It's new day spring forth. As I like Faith Fiend to roll me a d10. Eight. Alright, you already had the same one, so you're gonna get something different this time. You do find a pouch of coffee on the actual bridge itself, left alone. Or you can choose cocoa beans. It's up to you.
I'll take the coffee.
Had sandals and now coffee. Very strange.
People are very forgetful in this
I'm
bridge.
very forgetful.
It's strong coffee.
Hell yeah. It's Peruvian coffee. Colombian, or whatever. The strongest coffee you can get. Alright, as you guys continue onwards, nothing has happened or conspired as you hear an NA, this way, that way, as it flies in the distance, trying to obviously not fly too far ahead, but the rest of you are obviously on the bridge. Depending if Brad wants to just swing across trees in the distance, they're welcome to.
Oh my goodness. Brad's more interested in the bridge that gonna be totally just following it, maybe from time to time peeking their head under and maybe swinging around, but not traveling under.
Okay. Alright. As Alfie, another 2 hours have passed, roll me a d10 and see if you see anything of interest or anything different along your travels. 9. Interesting. Alright. You do see in the distance something happening in the midst. As you see down below, 20 feet below, you see a grass road appears, indefinite, as it disappears in the haze. Ahead, you see an insectoid kind of trudging in the distance, as you hear a sudden shriek overhead as you see a vulture-headed griffin heading towards this tricrine.
How far away are we from the
20 feet down
vulture?
below, as it heads towards it.
Look like it's trying to get the Thri-Kreen.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna kill him.
Alright, Alyssa will burst into flames. Her hair goes up in fire as she flies down. She gets a flying speed.
Okay. Sure.
As
Anybody
her
else?
feet disappear, she looks like a genie for a second, like an Ifrit.
Okay. Anybody else coming down? Or are you just staying up there?
If I
That
jump,
seems to
I
be
have
in
to
a
climb
group.
the tree to get back up, right?
You can try. You give me an athletics attempt to.
Yeah.
Hey guys, hold my hand and I'll help slow your fall. I got slow fall. Or not slow fall, but yeah, it is slow fall.
Cool.
Just kind of hold on to me.
Will
We
do.
jump.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
I'll flutter down near with Elisa, I guess.
Just give me a second. Just going to put you guys all on the map. It is hazy down here, so there is a dark issue. So it is daytime, but it is hazy here. So I'm putting the dynamic lighting on for this.
Okay.
So are we in dim light?
Yes.
Alright, I am invisible then.
Yeah, my light should still be on.
Somebody would also cast light. Sorry.
Give me a second. You cast light on yourself, or you're casting the because you didn't have it before.
Oh, I would cast it on my shield all the time. I know I'm blind.
Well, no, up above you're fine. Down here it's dark.
Okay, no problem. I cast it on my shield.
All right, let's get into a combat. Roll initiative. Oops, that was the wrong music. There we go. Birdie. Look how fucking bad that is. Look at that. What the fuck is that? Look at the freaking pixel on that shit.
8-bit.
Garbage. Jeez Louise. People. D&D Beyond needs to freaking get.
Looks like it's got like a rat head or something.
Yeah, like they could do it better with this guy. Like that's a Tricreen. It's terrible. Back in like fucking 2000. All right. Everybody in?
1 second, mine's glitching out.
Oof. Epic 1.
Woof.
Well, we know you're not going to be into this. Alright, Elisa, what do you want to do?
Here for moral support.
See the bird trying to catch its prey.
She will.
So you can do
I
two
don't know
things
if I
here.
like
You
it.
can either try to kill it, you can damage it enough that it runs away, or you could try to intimidate it to drive it off.
She will try to intimidate it to drive it off.
As you
As she uses thaumaturgy to make her voice boom. As she says, "Leave!"
roll an intimidation. 15 is not enough.
She will roll a d4 extra with her talisman. Or 18?
18's enough. As you boom it, as it screeches out, disappearing, and in combat.
Good job.
Well done.
Whoa.
Thank you.
Ooh. Pat you on the back, sending you 5 feet.
What did you do that for?
Oh, sorry, still learning my strength.
As you can see, the Tricrane kind of begins to move forward. It telepathically links into your mind for the person that saved it. As it says, I am Peacock. Thank you for helping. I was heading
more-
towards El Parso to sell my salted meats. Would you like
we're
to buy
heading-
some? As he offers jerky.
What type of jerky? I
I
would look interested. Like, is there different varieties of
That kinda
meat,
jerky.
different seasoning? Capybara jerky, yes.
Capybara.
I'd like to try that.
But they're so
Oh,
cute.
no.
Who'd want to kill them and turn them into jerky?
You're big though. Lots of meat.
It's like a giant guinea
he
pig.
sells it for $1 per pound.
Which are also eaten in Peru. Gold per pound, I'd take a pound.
Okay.
No, I don't. I don't have much money anymore. Got great bracers, though. Dang it.
I'll cover your pound.
He also puts down his weapon on the ground. Gift, as he says towards Eliza, as he does also puts a bag on the ground as well as a gift for saving his life.
She picks it up and thanks him.
You speak our language?
It just
He's,
makes insect noises towards you.
it seems to have some kind of telepathic ability. It's not really speaking in words, but
So the weapon
Just
you
in
get is
motion.
this. It's a polearm. Not magical, but it's cool. It's very tricrane. It's like a trident, basically. You also see in the bag you see 3 beans remaining. As you can give me an Arcana check as he begins to leave off, depending if you don't want to buy his wares.
Magic beans.
I think we are buying a pound turkey.
Okay. Takes a gold piece, gives it to you.
I'll hand it over to Brad.
Oh, thank you. I take a bite of the first little bit.
That's so good.
How much for the beans?
As you hear an insect noise in your head. Free! So he starts to walk off.
3 gold pieces?
No, he said free. The beans are free.
Oh.
Oh,
As you look at it, Eliza, you have a bag of beans, magical beans. You have 3 of them left.
These beans, I explained to everybody that
Just don't
they're,
eat-
what
don't-
they are.
Don't eat them. I had one guy eat
Say,
them.
do that? Don't eat them, I believe you will die.
oh,
They look
and no.
tasty. Must resist.
You see, they're all multicolored and with polka dots.
They look like
They look
the
like candy.
jelly beans, yeah.
We could make a nice soup out of that. That'd be nice.
No.
Summon a freaking mummy lord.
If we
But we can plant one tonight and see if we get anything for dinner.
Is this the best place to do so? I mean, we just left. Didn't we? Relatively, we had a nice long rest. We had recently just headed out.
Yeah, I was saying like when we sit down to rest tonight, we can plant one.
Oh, fair.
But if you guys need me to ferry you back up, you see she still has no legs. There's like a ghostly
way.
wisp like
This way.
fire. Oh, I guess we're off-roading. And she flies that way.
We're walking.
there we are.
Brad happily follows pretty close
Nay, nay.
under the tree to help everybody else.
Alright. Continue onwards. As you guys leave the bridge, you are now on a trail.
After 10 minutes, I revert back to my normal form.
Super Saiyan God. Alright. As you guys begin to travel some more, another 2-hour passes on as who rolled the last one? Was it Alfie or Feifei?
Yep.
Alright, okay, so Mitch, roll me a D10. Ooh, a 10. That's interesting. Alright. You see in the distance something interesting along your travels.
Brad goes ahead and uses their fuzzy dice or fuzzy bag.
You can see a sleeping rooster in the distance. Mint.
A sleeping rooster.
Yes. As
Okay, so I have to imagine I'm like 20, 40 feet up on it given my limited range, or is it daytime or is it nighttime?
you're out of the trail, it's no longer hazy.
Okay, so I can see just fine.
Yes. You can see a multicolored rooster of blues, yellows, and kind of greens and different kind of colors, raiments.
Pull my hand up and stop the group and say,
Ooh.
there's a downed creature ahead of us.
So you have 2 pets out now?
No,
Oh, it's
didn't
a
we
new
have a
pet.
long rest?
Yes.
New day.
Oh, my apologies, I forgot. Yeah, that speaks really good. It's a nice riding mount. Probably hates this environment though. It's from the north.
Oh my god, thing's face is so big.
As you see the little bird sleeping, as it's interesting enough. Nothing obviously of interest. You just see it in the distance. But besides that, you do eventually come across kind of a weird wide stretch of a place. You can see like tomb-sized kind of termite mounds. It's dominated by tall mounds with usually flat tops. As you begin to see these giant ant-eaters mill around the mounds, but they pay no attention to you as they search for their meals.
And the bird's going straight through this. There's not a side path or
It's just
anything.
flying through it.
I'm going to activate my flying sandals and go 10 feet off the ground, but follow the group.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll follow the group closely behind Mint.
I'm leading the way about 20 feet.
Alright. As you do go through kind of the termite mounts, you eventually get to a termite mount as you see the macaw fly in.
Flies
What?
into the termite mound.
Correct. This way! As it echoes.
Are we sure this bird knows what it's doing?
No clue at all.
We're just assuming it does.
Fafine will zip in after it.
Well, here we go.
Brad would hold on to the ledge of the termite mound and hold a hand down and help everybody up with a knee and whatever it needed
The
to get everybody up in it.
mound is 18 foot of a tall mound. As you begin to kind of get into it, as you can see, as you discover a sizable crack in the one side. This supernatural dark kind of gape in the wide enough for large creatures to squeeze into. As you do sense a strange magic coming from here. As if anybody has detect magic, you can sense it. But besides that, you just feel this place is very magical. It's unnatural.
I again hold out my exorcism spear. Anything undead?
No.
Any shapeshifters?
Nope.
Still using it as a
You
nightlight.
eventually get to a dead end as you watch Fafine just zip after the macaw, disappearing.
Oh,
Motherfucking bird deceived us.
We've been had.
The bird just disappeared.
No, it is a dead end, but you just watch Fafine disappear into the dead end.
No, sir.
Alright, Pax will walk into the dead end.
Okay. You disappear as well.
Brad puts
At
a
least it will
hand up.
follow.
okay, we're
And
following.
Some kind of crossing? Portal?
Alright, this is what you see as you pass in. A new land.
Oh, I don't like this place.
It's a pretty nice waterfall.
Who's that spooky chick standing there?
No idea.
Oh,
Mint goes and he
well,
follows her.
music, so good. Feywild campaign music. Alright.
Brad would continue walking about 10, 15, 20 feet ahead, depending on the terrain.
Yeah, you stop as you do see, as you arrive here, as Lanos vanishes, replaced by an earthy scent of jungle as you emerge through a hollow, a large tree, a thick rainforest vegetation surrounds you, a heavy mist hangs in the air as an obscured top of a spire, rising hundreds of feet above into the sky, no more than 100 feet away, a roaring waterfall cascades down Tepu, as you can see a well-trodden path twists towards through the trees. Upon passing through the portal, you find yourself in a mysterious corner of the Feywilds. A tiny realm stretched but a mile in all directions of Tepu. A steep, pale, flat-topped mountain. Around the top of the mountain is a lush rainforest full of mist and colorful flora and curious insects. As you begin to look around the forest, you see curious creatures as you find yourself in a difficult traversed area. A strange place as you do hear a shriek of Nene encouraging you to move down the path as it flies up in the distance. As you come within view, you see the waterfall pool. The path ends at a clearing before an immense waterfall is cascaded down the cliffs into a pool coated with an oily gray slime. A dense mist hangs above the pool. So I'll bring you to that.
Before we had left the tree, I would have tried to take and throw a rock through the portal, make sure we could get back through,
Okay.
and then like put my hand up towards it.
There's no way
Yeah,
out.
we'll be fine.
It ended. Like
ended.
it's hard.
It doesn't look like it went anywhere.
We'll figure it out.
As you can see the pool of the self, it kind of, the stream feeds around the area. As you can see the water itself looks very strange. It has an oily kind of weirdness to it. As you see like a mist hanging around the pool itself.
Brad would try and touch
use...
the water, like kind of poke it, not a full hand in, but just like dip a finger.
Alright, you dip a finger.
I'm going to use Divine
Take
Sense.
8 points of acid damage as it melts your finger.
Ah! Oh wait, hold on. I can use a key point and use something to negate that. Oh nope, I don't have my astral self on. Damn it.
You don't lose your finger, but your fingernail is melted off.
Does Divine Sense pick up anything?
You can sense what again? Celestials, fiends, undead?
Yes.
Nothing of that.
Okay.
As the bird begins to just fly.
Lisa will just follow after the bird. Probably don't touch anything while you're here,
roll
Brad.
initiative. As Brad, you get attacked.
Yep.
Assuming you're not, you can't be surprised, right?
Nope.
Okay. So you see these rather cloakers coming out. As you come across a small stone platform that rises from the edge of the pool, supported by a larger than life-size court statue of an elf priest with outstretched arms. You can see ruins of this place. It was once an elvish tribe dwelling in the region. As they moved long ago, as you see some cloakers coming out. As you see them with rather these leathery wings disguising themselves as the cloak's back as they spring forth. Okay, give me 1 second. Alfie.
I have a axe beak.
Sure. Where do you want the axe beak to put? I mean, I don't even think
It'd be
I have
right-
an axe. Do I have an axe beak for you yet, or no? You didn't summon that
Nope,
yet? That's new, I guess.
not yet. Yep, it would have been pretty close to me.
So I'm just gonna dash to at least be next to Lisa.
It's a goblin in this picture. That's funny.
As a bonus action, I'll cast Shield of Faith on Brad.
Alright, so the thing's right here.
Try to keep Brad safe. And that's gonna be my turn.
Alright, Brad.
Kind of feeling pretty bolstered that I'm going to use my bonus action and engage my other self and get the Vistage and bot.
Okay.
Because by getting the Vistage and the arms I already have, I have the body. That I go, ah! Are they flying or are they near me?
They're hovering.
Then I get the guy between me and my friends to the south, and I stabby.
That's it.
Stabby.
Okay.
And I use my bonus action for all that. The south.
Alright. This one, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
That ends your turn?
it does, because I did my bonus action as doing the
Okay.
astral
I'm
thing.
just asking. Alright. Alright, it's looking at you as it is going to cause a shrieking moan. Everybody in the vicinity, I'd like you to roll me wisdom save. I have to put Pax's War up, so. Alright. Everybody succeeds except for Fei Fiend. 13's a fail. As you are frightened. As you guys are immune to it, next time it moans, for the next 24 hours. As it will try to move out of your range, Brad, you can make an attack of opposite to stop it. That's your
Yes.
action. Okay, you stop it. Far and away. Alright. Cloaker here, taking some beatings here. This one is going to make Duodax. It's going to try to bite you, Brad. 22 to hit.
That does hit, because I have 22 armor now with the shield.
Take 11 piercing. As it attaches to your face, blinding you. It like kind of like literally grabs your entire body and like kind of puts a cloak over you.
Okay.
That's a weird thing it does. Alright, as it's gonna use its tail to attack you with it. It misses with 8. Ends its turn. So it's on him right now, so I'll put it there.
I will cast Bless on myself, Brad, and Alfie.
Okay.
And that will end my turn.
Lisa.
This thing is around Brad's face, huh?
Yeah.
All up in there.
Yeah.
And nothing to do about that. I'm gonna, as a bonus action, activate my genie's gift and fly over here, over all this stuff.
Okay.
And I will try to cast a 3rd level Thunder Wave.
On everybody?
I was hoping I could get it off of Brad, but would it hit Brad?
Yes, it would. It's cloaked all
Alright.
over its body.
Alright, never mind. I
Is
wouldn't
that
have done
something I could see though?
You can't see, you're blinded.
Yep, you're right.
Alright. Well, I'll just try to blast it instead. I wouldn't have done all that. I'm sorry.
It's okay. So, you didn't want to use your thing?
Yeah, I didn't want to use my thing or nothing like that. I'll actually cast Hex on this thing. And I will I'll give it disadvantage on strength checks and Eldritch Blast it 3 times.
Alright, which one?
The one that's on Brad.
Oh,
Will it hit Brad as well if I Eldritch Blast it? But because it's like around
no,
him,
you're
right?
hitting it, yeah. So, roll the damage. So, that's a hit. They all hit. So, it's going to use damage transfer as it's racial. All the damage is halved into words Brad.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So Brad, the creature takes 14, you take 14 as well.
Wait, altogether I did 9, 20,
I already
28.
did the math. It's 28.
Oh,
Oh, plus the extra. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And so it'd
yeah.
be
The necrotic, and there's an extra
an
5
extra-
on top of it.
An
It's weird.
extra 3. So just add 1 more damage towards it, Brad.
So
15.
15.
Yeah.
And that will be the end of Elise's turn. I didn't know that was gonna hurt Brad.
Yeah, cloakers are no fun. Put that.
He is hexed.
Alright, Faithine, you're frightened, you're not feared, you just have disadvantage on your attack rolls if you're casting attack hits.
Alright, I'm going to cast. Yeah, I'll go ahead and magic missile the one that frightened me.
Okay. Eight points of damage. Alright, this Cloaker will begin to move towards Pax. As it's going to try to bite you. 21 to hit, Pax.
Then it's
Alright, take 13 piercing as it gobbles you up into a blind frenzy. It's on you now. As it's going to use its tail, it misses. Roll me a con save as well, Pax, for your concentration. Nice, you're fine. Alright, man, what do you want to do? As you see these cloakers enveloping your friends.
Alright, I'm gonna try to Toll the Dead this one.
Alright, wisdom save. That fails. Alright, it's gonna use his damage transfer ability. 13 points of necrotic damage towards you, Pax.
No, what's the... Ah, that's not right.
I'd like you to roll another save, Pax.
Don't you take half necrotic because you're Asimar?
Yes, you are.
X?
not true.
Nice. Anything else you want to do, Pax? Or not Pax, Mint.
Actually, I'm gonna take a few steps forward here. Come up to here. Actually, I am flying, so I'm gonna come out here over the water.
Alright, over the bubbling water.
I'm 10 feet above it.
Yeah, no, just make the joke. Alright, Alfie.
I'm gonna move the one that's on packs. We're gonna try to smack it because that's kind of the only thing we can do.
As it doesn't like the light, as you the blade that you draw out, it seems to have some light sensitivity to it.
That's convenient.
Doesn't give you anything better, but it does let them have disadvantage on their attacks, which is good.
Even better. First attack,
That's a hit.
like to hit, and the second is going to be a 15.
They both hit.
8 and 13 damage.
21 points, alright. You take half of that damage, Pax, 10. 10 points, and it will take 10 points. Well, it'll take 11, actually.
Sorry, Pax.
So Pax, roll me a con save for your 2 con saves.
How much damage was it?
10 for you. So roll me. Yeah, there you go. You're fine.
That is all I got right now.
Was it all radiant damage?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so that's halved.
Okay, you're resistant. Alright. Brayad.
So I am blinded. I want to do everything I can do to become unblinded. So I'm gonna start
can-
smacking the thing on
You
me,
want to attack
or
it? Alright, so disadvantage.
No,
on
what was-
attack. So you can try to detach yourself off of it as an action. It is a strength check, though.
nope. Just gonna go ahead and smack it. Strength is not my forte.
Okay. That's a hit for 16.
It takes all 16.
16 to hit is a hit. Yeah, you take half that bludgeoning dog to yourself, though.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So you take 6.
Gotcha.
Alright. Ow! It just punched my face.
Oh, don't hit it! Pry it off! And I try and get to some sort of angle to try and help get this thing off my face. You said it was a strength check.
So your other action, okay, you can do it. Roll me a strength check. That's a fail. It's like glue.
Is it stuck to my face that I can
Stuck it
move?
all over your body.
Or am I
you can
stuck
still
there?
move around. No, it's just on your face.
Is
You're
it gonna
just-
get a
you're
little
just
close
blind
to
as
my
hell.
friend?
You can't see anything. You're just
I hear my friends battling. I just back up a bit.
as it is suffocating you though, slowly. So you can't even talk. You're like muffled. All right. As this thing, since you're blinded, you can't actually attack of opportunity these things. You can't see shit.
Nope.
So that's just gonna ignore you. It's going for Eliza. 24 to hit. Oh, actually, disadvantage. Sorry,
Shield.
23. My apologies. Because the shield.
I'll cast shield.
Okay, it misses. As it will use its tail. 20 misses also. Because the light is sensitive to it. Right. The cloaker is going to le bite. Misses with its advantage, and a tail. A 21 for 7 7 slashing. To you, Mr. Brad.
Taken.
Pansy. You can't talk anymore, so you can't use spells now if they require vocal. As you're blind, as you're suffocating because this thing is in your face.
Alright, I'm going to try and pry it off my face.
Alright, use a strength check. do strength check, not save. Okay, natural 20. You rip it off your face. That's an action.
Okay. Then I'm going to action surge and attack it twice.
Okay. That's a hit.
$22.
14 is a hit.
For 24.
Nice. So almost dead.
And that one might.
Alright, release it. Okay. Can't hear you talking.
Oh, I'm sorry. I will bonus action transfer my X to this one.
Okay.
And I will send off 2 to this one
Okay.
and 1 to this
That'll
one.
be disadvantaged because it's up close to your face.
Yeah. So the first one will try to knock it back.
Sure. 17
So
is a hit.
17. So I will knock that one back 10 feet.
Okay. It's gonna shove here as it's hovering.
And then I'll shoot him again.
Okay. Knocking it back again.
No, he can stay right there. That's fine.
You could knock it into the waterfall if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'll do that then.
Okay.
Yeah, and he has disadvantage on strength
As
checks.
it does, it burns an acid, taking a d10.
Hell yeah.
Roll me the damage.
And now, yeah, let me roll the damage on these 2.
It's dead. You kill it.
Alright, awesome. And this one over here will take an Eldritch Blast to the face.
It's
For,
well,
and
yeah.
yeah,
Well,
could
it
have
would be
blasted him
natural
away.
1 actually, because all the blasts go off at the same time. They don't. So they're instant blasts, so they happen all at the same time. So you did 2 and then fired 1.
Oh, okay.
That's how it works. So it would be disadvantage.
Alright, that'll be the end of my turn.
All right, Fafian. Oh yeah, I forgot Fafian. I think your turn roll. You can roll a wisdom save for the check for this.
Okay.
Forgot about it. It's 14.
I will go ahead and firebolt the one in front of Pax.
Well, make the save now. See if you don't have disadvantage.
Oh. Was
Oh. Okay, you do have disadvantage still. Natural 1.
Can I-
It blows in your hand. Alright, Cloaker is Hungy. It's going to try to go back on Pax with disadvantage this time. Misses natural 1, as it will use its tail. Misses also. Mint. So you watch
Almost
what
told
happened to
the
one of the
dead
creature that melted into it as you told the undead one? Or the dead one almost?
Yeah, the one that's attacking Pax.
17. It fails as it's dead. Alright, Alfie.
We're going to the one next to Brad. That's actually on Brad.
Okay.
Oh,
Do you want to attack it or do you want to pry it off?
I'll try to pry it off.
Okay, strength check. 12 is a fail. That's your action. You have a bonus action?
Not really. Not this round.
Alright, Brad. You're muffled as...
Strength check to try and get it out.
Alright. 20 is you... That's save, you have to do a check.
Oh, you're right. Sorry.
19, you rip it off your face as an action.
Ooh.
Still have your bonus action.
Smacky smacky with the extra smacky with a key point.
blows, natural 1's a miss. 15 is a hit for 13.
Thank you very much.
Alright, it tries to get back on your face. Disadvantage this time. 17 instead of natural 20.
Nope.
Good thing, because Alfie's light obviously sears its eyes. A tail is a miss with a 10. Mr. Pax.
Attacks. Before Faithful steals a kill.
Yes. I will go up and smack it.
Smacky, smacky. That's a kill. I think
Nice. Finally.
Brad just gulps breath, just trying to catch their breath after being suffocated for a bit.
Alright. We'll conclude our session here.
What was that?
This water looks inhospitable.
As Feifei can tell the story of her people. She's probably not from this region. But we will catch you guys next week for another epic adventure. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. I know we didn't take a 5-minute break, but I felt like we could just keep pushing through.
Awesome. Till next week.
Thank you.
Thanks.
See you guys next week.
See you guys next week.
Right.